2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, basketball fans. It's and the Hawks with a confident look as they go into.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Hibbs. And it's Green in a power forward. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game. Yeah, the defender all over him.
Good on both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Harden. Left side Irving. And stolen by Hunter. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Harden. Out to Harris. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
Young up top. Pass to Hunter. Here's Collins. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Harris with it. He's picked up by Collins. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Irving finds Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Green. Good, nice job down low. The Hawks trailing. Now, here is Young. This is to Capella. Back to Young. And stolen by Jordan. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Fast break, here we go. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. From the arc. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. The Hawks trail by 3. Young looking it over. Right wing. Here's Collins. Pass to Capella. Young with no one around. Off target with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Williams following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Capella. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 7. Down low. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Harden way outside. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Off the inbound. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, Lou Williams has talked openly about the fact that because he's come off the bench most of his career, it has probably extended and lengthened that career. Interesting stuff.
A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Williams. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Brown. And there's the pass to Claxton. Draws contact on the shot. And now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one and Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got 5 now.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
Brown outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Boy, Lou Williams with the vision. Pretty pass.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here is Gallinari. Defense is right there. Stolen by Harden. 4-on-3 break. Claxton, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Gallinari dishes to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Harden. Okongwu. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Harden the pass to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Williams against Harden. Passes to Okongwu. Bogdanovich wide open. That three off the mark. Nets leading by 9. Here's Brown. Sweet little floater. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Williams. Feeds to Okongwu. And stolen by Aldridge. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. It's intercepted. It's stolen by Brown to the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Snell, the pass to Okongwu. Over Aldridge. The Hawks again can't hit. The Nets have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Harden surveying the D. And he comes up with the deuce.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And so it's... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and also 3 steals. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Yet again, we're seeing the offensive brilliance of James.
And that'll...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Green is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Brown. Then there's Irving. And it's Luwawu in at the 2 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Now, here is Irving. To the middle, here's Green, and he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 15.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Irving against Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Double team on Aldridge. Got a piece of it and stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. Finished off the break. Young's got his second basket.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And here's Irving. To the right side. Aldridge kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Now Green after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Pass to Irving. This one for 3. They get it again. No good that time. The Hawks trail by 11. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here comes the break. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Harris. Green's got 6 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Now Irving. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Irving attacking, lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 15.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now Young. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Shots good from Young.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Now here's Harden. 13 points in the game. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Griffin. Left side Harris. And Jordan has it in the corner. Harris finds Irving. Misses the 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Capella. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And Luwawu subbed in for James Harden. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Trae Young.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Here's Luwawu. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Claxton, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
Man, that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Irving kicks to Griffin. Over Collins. Griffin's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Collins passes to Gallinari. Williams with a clean look. Kept alive by Atlanta. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Irving against Williams. Irving attacking. No good, unable to end this run.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Bogdanovich, and the layup is good. And now just a 5-point Nets lead.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Here's Irving. The pass to Claxton to the left side wing. Williams with the steal. He's off on that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn ahead, up by 5. 2K. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Solomon Hill. Hunter's out there with O'Connor, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young against Harden. Passes it to Claxton. That shot, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
It's just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. He is great at finding ways to create these calls.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's John Collins in for Hunter. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Harden up top, defended by Young. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And a deep three from Young. The long-distance three is buried. Young's got 11 in the second half.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Harden dishes to Aldridge. Outside Irving. Looking to get it going. And he sinks the layup.
Oh, Kyrie dazzling on the drive. One of the best in the league at that.
Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Young.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Outside Irving. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 5.
Just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Young inside, guarded by Harden. Capella goes in. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Hill. Over Irving. Hill, no good. Brooklyn leading by 5. Irving passes to Green. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Irving looking for an opening. A 3. And it's Green missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Collins kicks to Snell. Collins passes to Snell. Back to Collins. Harris on the double team. Snell dishes to Collins. Pass to Capella to the wing right side. 3-pointer. Snell. Brooklyn with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Harden against Young. 1:22 left in the game. Harden against Young. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Young from deep three-point range. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Brooklyn leading by 7. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin comes in for Joe Harris. And Luwawu subbed in for Irving. Then for the Hawks, Alinari, he's checked in for Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Hill.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Harden the pass to Luwawu. Aldridge with it. Over Collins. Aldridge misses.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Huerter. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Green finds Harden.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Young's shot is off. Harden outside. So it's the Nets picking up the win. It was all right, David. Thank you. And that about wraps it up for Dorisburg. We are
Hey, Kevin.
with growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Green. And it's Simmons in at the point. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Here's Young. That shot off. Simmons with the defensive effort. And the wide open shot from Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
Young against Simmons. And Young kicks to Hunter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Young against Simmons. Howard dishes to Curry. Harris, right side. Unable to get that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Now here's Simmons after Clint Capella's miss. Back to Harris. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. They get the rebound. Simmons left side. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams has checked in. On defense, Atlanta.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Outside Williams. Feeds it to Capella. Kept alive. Williams passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Simmons looking around. Now here's Green. Lock at 6. Simmons passes to Howard. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Green with the block. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry's got the ball. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops given his strength.
Williams in the post. Guarded by Simmons. And they get it back. Pass to Herter. Williams dishes to Capella. Right side, Williams. With the clock winding down.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
The will is there, but the execution is lagging. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Collins. No good from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by Simmons. The baseline jam. Curry with a wide open look. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
It's Williams with the drive. Hunter, no one around him. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins. The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Young, good.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Trae Young. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Maxey after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu, and he gets the bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Young outside. Pass to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the game.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Scott, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Hawks trail by 9. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Now the pass to Snell. Inside. Here's Okongwu. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Milton in the corner. 6 to shoot. Tries from 10, and too long on the shot. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 7-point differential. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Goodwin passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Milton. Out to the right wing. Korkmaz passes to Scott. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. Gallinari covering. Korkmaz, no good. The Hawks trail by 5.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And then for Atlanta, John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Simmons against Collins. Simmons dishes to Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Goodwin. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And Young, here we go. And it's blocked by Simmons. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Howard. They kick it out to Green. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Tries again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Curry. The Hawks trail by 7. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got his second bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Harris. 1 second left. 2 points. That one goes. Simmons got 9.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays.
And that concludes the first half. 76ers on top, leading.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. And this talented 70s.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the small forward. Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Simmons dishes to Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver.
And Seattle, right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Curry. Molinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Trae Young. Now here's Williams, defended by Thybulle. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
And stolen by Bogdanovic. Fast break, the Hawks. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Mike Scott. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Harris. Here's Korkmaz. Puts one up from 19. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 5. To the paint. Capella kicks to Gallinari. They get it back. A second chance effort. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. Here's Maxey.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Hawks passing it around. Three-pointer. Snell gets the three-pointer to fall. Snell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Snell is an effective floor spacer, a consistent threat to drop it in from outside.
Now Thibault. Now the dish to Harris. Back to Thibault. Harris. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Not many guys change end to end faster than Lou. Hard to match up with in the open floor.
Here's Maxey. And he lays it straight in. Maxey's got his second bucket of the game to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Williams. To the inside. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Harris. Oh, good on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. And that's an intentional foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Scott's checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Goodwin passes to Okongwu. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play.
Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
29 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Scott. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Hawks have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. He's off on the second. The 76ers trail by 3. Simmons finds Green. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 1. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center position. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Young. Count it. Good. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Simmons. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta's shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's Herter. And that one is hammered home.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Collins against Simmons. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Atlanta now. The Hawks leading by 5. Young with the ball. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Simmons slams it in.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Young looking it over. Kicks it out to Collins. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Herter. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Simmons finds Curry. Makes it off the glass.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Young. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Tony Snell comes in for Hutter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. And here's Young. Out to the wing. In the corner, Snell with it. There's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he commits the intentional foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Simmons. Collins with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Snell dishes to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Green. Young against Simmons. Young outside. To the left wing. Snell, the pass to Capella. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 4.
That was cold-blooded. Tony Snell with the biggest play of the night.
Here's Simmons. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Out left to the wing, and there's the feed to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Snell. It's Young on the wing. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
What I like about Tony is that he embraces his role, and his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Capella. Money!
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's Green with the three. Here's Howard. Count it!
And with time winding down, this team feels comfortable having the ball in Howard's hands. He just has a great feel for these moments and how to score the ball.
Young outside, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Knocked away and stolen by Simmons. And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Downtown Milwaukee is
Hey, Kevin.
terrific. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the center. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. The shot's good.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis. And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Here's Collins. Following the basket by Giannis. Off the left rim and out.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. That one drops for him.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Giannis against Collins. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Young outside. Feeds it to Capella. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Young with the steal. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Hunter. The offensive rebound. And Collins is right there.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
Giannis outside. Here's Middleton. Here's Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. Here's Giannis. Another shot. Lopez, no luck.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now, here is Young. Collins wide open. He fires. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Drills it from outside. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Here's Holiday. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Passes it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8, trying to get open as Lopez. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got 10 points in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Yep, that one goes in there. 8 points for him.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 3. And finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Young against Holiday. The pass to Lopez. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And that's about as flashy as you're going to see Brook Lopez get. What a play.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the game. Here's Snell. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away.
Definitely the game slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know when my team.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense. Yeah,
his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Tony Snell. Bogdanovich is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Williams at the point guard.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Portis trying to free himself. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's Okongwu.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Milwaukee leading by 3.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the 6th men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Williams. The feed to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. It's good. This game is all even. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Milwaukee now. Fires the 3. Forbes can't get it to go. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Gallinari. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Connaughton has it in the corner. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Connaughton's got 4 this quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Such an effective combo guard. We all know that Lou Williams can score, But once he gets going, he'll set a teammate up too.
Shots good by Middleton.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Williams. The dish now to Okongwu. And stolen by Portis. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Right wing, and stolen by Hunter. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And that one, good. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Good instincts there from Hunter to get the steal.
And here's Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's tipped. Some solid defense from Gallinari. For Atlanta, they've gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And Portis throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Down low, here's Capella. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
And Williams, here we go. And it's Capella missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hawks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college, and he wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Giannis.
And really, this is the role of...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They only had a couple of rough stretches. And that should...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Young, banked in off the glass. Young's got 10. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You pick up Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
The Bucks trail. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Shots good from Young. And that's 12 points for Trae Young.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
14 feet away. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Young dishes to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Back to Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. Bucks trail by 4. DiVincenzo. Oh!
Yeah. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Here's Young. He's got 12. Pass to Capella. Lopez with the steal. Shot from the wing. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
On deep, Collins. Offensive rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Loads it up for Giannis. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. The kick out to Williams. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's impressive. Flying towards the hoop, Chris Middleton saw just enough of a takeoff area to get to the rim.
Williams attacking. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 7.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Williams. Gallinari outside. Offline with his 3. Bucks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's Forbes. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williams dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Shoots from 12. Middleton can't get it to go. The Hawks leading. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Bryn Forbes. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. The Hawks leading by 3. Williams with the ball. He's got 7. Bogdanovich wide open. No good with the triple. Middleton the pass to Connaughton. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Hawks lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Hunter. John Collins is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Williams at the point. The three from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Connaughton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Collins, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And then for Atlanta, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for DeAndre Hunter.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
And here's Atlanta. They lead by 1. Williams attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Here's Young. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Loads it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
That's a nice toss up there, so you gotta like the timing. But of course, that's Giannis. He's gonna grab anything.
Here's Young. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Middleton can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Again, Young missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Middleton can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's blocked. 3 on 3 to take the lead. Milwaukee the rebound. It's good on the putback. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Young dishes to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Holiday, and the dunk by Lopez.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
The Hawks trailing. There's 1:47 left in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Young.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
For Atlanta, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Passes it to Huerter. Pocket 6. To the wing on the left. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Huerter, no good.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Young looking around. Over Holiday. Good!
is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And there's the pass to DiVincenzo.
How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game, he'll take that shot.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Young against Holiday. Hunter kicks to Capella over Lopez. And it's Capella missing. And it's the Bucks ball. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Holiday goes in. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. No good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... And let's go.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Joe Harris. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
Young with the ball. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from John Collins. Harris outside. Capella against Jordan. Shoots over Capella. A nice shot by Jordan.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Now, here is Young. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Harden scanning the floor. Outside Jordan, back to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Harden gets the bucket. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Up the floor. That's good from Collins on the assist by Young. Collins has got 5 now.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Irving from long range. Good on the three-point shot. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Luwawu subbed in for Joe Harris.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And Tony Snell subbed in for Collins. Nets leading by 4. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams comes with a double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
Jump ball. Brooklyn with the ball. Passes to Luwawu. Here's Claxton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 4. Williams against Harden. Williams passes to Okongwu. From down in the low post, it goes.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
The Nets have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Outside Irving. And a deep 3 from Harden. Nice open look, but it's no good. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
Harden outside. Tie game in Atlanta. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
We've got Gallinari. Tony Snell is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And the Nets with possession. Luwawu, the pass to Claxton. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 2 to shoot. Gallinari attacking. Here's Snell. Tries yet again. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Here's Griffin. It's tipped. They retain possession.
Nice work to get it.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Williams. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Irving. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is...
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Nets with the lead. Here's Chioza. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Out to Harris. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Hawks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Okongwu slams it in.
You people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Harris outside. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Okongwu kicks to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Now, here is Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. It's deflected, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson kicks to Harden. Steps back and shoots. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Young looking it over. An easy 2 points on the layup.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Shooting 1. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
So for the Hawks, Bogdanovich, who's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. 1:21 left in the first half. Huerter passes to Collins. And a miss there on the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
If I'm Blake Griffin, I'm telling my teammate, throw it higher. I'll go get it.
Harden against Williams. Inside. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Capella.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's stolen by Capella. Collins dishes to Capella. Back to Collins. Kept alive. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Harris. Outside Griffin. To the inside. Here's Harden. Can't hit from in close.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we read.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. Just in terms of the second quarter, they were the better team, but there wasn't a big difference between them. And that's a wrap.
In the gym trying to work about free throw.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Young. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Harden. Aldridge out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving in at the two-guard spot. The pass to Harris. Outside Aldridge. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Hunter, no one around him. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Young against Harden for the lead. And Young with the nice bucket inside. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Outside Irving. Can they get it? And the Nets miss again.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Here's Huerter. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Capella. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Capella's got 6 points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Young against Harden. And it's Aldridge missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Young passes to Capella. Here's Huerter. Lets the 3 fly. But they recover it. Collins. Hawks passing it around. Goes back up. And Huerter gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And the Wahoo subbed in for Harris.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Outside Irving. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Jordan kicks to Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. He's got 5.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Atlanta.
Passes it to Snell. Now Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. 3-pointer. Snell. The rebound by Luwawu. Nets trail by 8. Here's Irving. He can't get that one. Good D by Bogdanovich.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Williams passes to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Craps in the tray. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now Harden. He's got 9. Pass to Irving. Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Gotta love the intensity of DeAndre, finding a way to be aggressive and get to the line.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Hunter is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. And it's Capella in at the center. So that's the Hawks 5.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
The Hawks leading by 7. Williams looking over the floor. Out to Gallinari. Shoots the 3. The offensive rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Atlanta making some changes. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. And the Nets making a change here as well. Joe Harris is checked in for Green. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Collins and stolen by Kyrie Irving. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Claxton. Finishes the break with a slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Shots good from Young.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Irving against Young. Irving passes to Harris, and it's good for 2.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Over to the left wing. To the paint. And it's Capella missing. Nets trail by 7. The kick out to Irving. Over Young. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Kyrie sprung free on that pick and roll. Trying to stick with him is easier said than done.
Young inside. Covered by Irving. Young passes to Capella. Great D that time from Jordan. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. The pass to Luau. Harris outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Jordan has it in the corner. Irving against Young. Irving kicks to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Luau. Off target from outside. And an intentional foul right there. Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Hawks leading by 7. Capella inside. He's against Jordan. Young outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Here's Capella. Jordan with the rebound. Nets trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in. At the elbow, it's Harris. Harden outside. Money!
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Harden against Young. Here's the floater. Here's Capella. Pass to Snell. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Atlanta again missing. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Claxton. Count.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And so the Hawks take the win. They didn't make it easy on them. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. Look at the 76ers starting group. Green out there with Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. It'll be different tonight.
Rebound, Atlanta.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. Unloads from 13. And the jumper falls for him.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And stolen by Simmons.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trae Young.
You look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game. And quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot.
Simmons against Young, and there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he sees it.
Simmons with it, and guarded by Capella. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. Great D that time from Howard.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And stay with the play, Harris.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Howard with the steal. Right side, Green. Lets it go from deep. Harris misses.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Simmons passes to Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the 76ers?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Curry kicks to Harris. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now, here's Capella. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. 1:10 left in the first. Curry dishes to Howard. Outside for Curry. The putback. The shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Curry with the bounce pass. Up top, Simmons, defended by Young. Drops in the layup for two. Simmons got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
He gets it in there.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Simmons left side. Here's Howard. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Ball's knocked loose, and Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one, good.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
A 3 from Simmons, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Williams is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Maxey passes to Scott. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. There's the pass to Korkmaz. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 9 points. Stolen away. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Thibault, the pass to Scott. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And it's the Hawks' ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Williams. To the middle. Okongwu. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The 76ers leading by 9. Thibault kicks to Milton. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
Running so smoothly. Williams saw the opening. Nothing but points for him when he gets in that position.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Nice D from Scott.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Maxey. Feeds to Scott. Pass to Maxey. In the corner, it's Harris. 4 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Misses off the right iron.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Lou Williams. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Young outside.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. And here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Then for the 76ers, Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Harris finds Howard. Simmons on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
The Hawks trail by 9. Young looking around. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
Boy, Danny Green, really a savvy defender. Turned him over that time to start the break.
And Young, here we go. Count that bucket. Young's got 6.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Simmons with it. He's got 11. Down low, here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They double him with Simmons. On its way from Young for 2. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Simmons, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, Simmons is working diligently at adding different wrinkles to his game, guys. He wants to evolve his catch-and-shoot game more. Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And that does it for the first half of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 13 points, 3.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Simmons. Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This is the most they've led by 13 points. The Hawks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Young. Misses from close range.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Murray finds Simmons. To the paint. Here's Harris. Harris draws the double. Second chance shot. They kick it out to Green. Good work defensively by Capella.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And stolen by Hunter. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Dishes it to Capella. The kick out to Young. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Gallinari with the steal. Here's Collins, and it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
The Hawks trail by 11. Here's the break. And there's Collins on the assist from Bogdanovich. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Now, here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Howard with the steal. Gallinari with the rebound.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Here's Williams. Collins finds Snell. On the 3 off target. The 76ers leading by 11. Outside, Scott. He feeds it to Howard. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Atlanta again missing. Philadelphia shooting 43% for the game. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Korkmaz. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded closely. To the middle, Howard with it. Okongwu covering. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Harris, 8 points for him. Bible on the wing. Clock at 6. Harris against Gallinari. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for Philadelphia. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Simmons against Williams. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The feed to Okongwu. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
The drive by Simmons, and it's blocked. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Howard. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Herter passes to Okongwu. Looking to end his cold spell. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Kicks it to Hunter. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Simmons passes to Howard. And Capella sends it back. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Herter, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Inside. Back to Green from downtown. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Capella and the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
The 76ers have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Simmons inside. Count the basket. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Curry gets the bucket.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
And Young, here we go. He kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Hunter. Here's Herter. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. 76ers running again. Over Hunter. A putback. Outside for Simmons. Curry looking it over. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
Now, here is Young to end the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The 76ers leading by 9. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Simmons passes to Milton. Out to Harris.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And now here comes Collins leading the break. Young dishes to Capella. It's up a 3. That shot off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Simmons looking around. And the pass to Harris. Here's Howard. And he drops it in from the low post. And the 76ers lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Yo, check this. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The tray. And no good that time. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at center. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Lopez and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Taken away by Holiday. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Young against Holiday. Young drives in. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Young finds Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got his second bucket tonight.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover. Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Young against Howard. Young passes to Capella. Poke loose, and the foul on Drew Howard. That's his first foul. Lou Williams is checked in for Atlanta. Here's Herter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday.
Kevin Herter's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Collins against Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Williams against DiVincenzo. Shots good by Williams. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man. I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. It's his first trip to the line.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hunter. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Herter. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Tucker can't get it to go. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Gallinari.
Now you can make a case that Lou Williams is at his best in that kind of situation. Dynamite in transition.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And the jump by Giannis.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
Williams passes to Okongwu. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
But he gets it back. Williams for 3. They grab their own miss. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. They shoot again. Snell, the pass to Okongwu.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin.
I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Snell kicks to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 7 points.
Now the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Here's Connaughton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Young inside. Guarded by Holiday. Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Portis. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Young from deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks leading by 7.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Atlanta again missing. The Bucks have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And that one's good from Connaughton.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Holiday against Young. And stolen by Portis. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Great positioning on the putback. Portis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Young.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
And Young, here we go. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Portis trying to free himself. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. Young looking around. In the corner, Snell with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Holiday against Bogdanovich. Here's Portis. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young's running, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
35 seconds left in the second quarter. Portis in the post. He's got 10. Basket, good. Portis has got 12.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Young, here we go. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Okongwu grabs the board. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Snell. Snell's got 5 points now this quarter. Knocked loose. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points and 1 steal. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well,
and that'll about...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly, gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Bucket is good. Great, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Oh, that's offensive interference. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
He lobs it up. Bucks leading by 8. Now Holiday. Middleton outside. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
How about Lopez inside showing some smooth, fluid moves?
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Trae Young, he's checked in for Williams. And the second free throw, good. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Young from deep three-point range. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. On defense, Milwaukee. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The pass to Herter. 5 to shoot. Here's Young.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Young. 13 points in the game. And the basket is good. Capella's got 6.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's DiVincenzo. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Williams, he's checked in for Young. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Williams. Tries yet again. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. He has 6.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
And to Tecumbo. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
It's Williams with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
The Bucks making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Here's DiVincenzo. And Capella sends it back. Taken away by Holiday. To the middle. It's picked off. They're running. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 15. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Williams. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Molinari, he's checked in for Collins. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. The Hawks have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line. And he makes the first. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Tony. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Portis with it. Back to Middleton. Goes up on the wing. The shot off that time.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And Capella sends it back, and they're able to recover. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. Got it off in time. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Hunter in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. And Young with the basket on the assist from Gallinari. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Gallinari passes to Capella with his first shot attempt. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Oh, reversed hit home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Young's shot is off.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Giannis. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins is running. Young finds Collins. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Young.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Middleton for 3. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks trail by 14. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots. Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Shots good by Middleton.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Snell. Antetokounmpo defending. Fernando, the pass to Snell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Kicks to Forbes. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Goodwin. And it's the Hawks ball. 15-point game. Off target at the rim. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes to Nwora. Beyond the arc. They get it again.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
We love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Goodwin. And the layup falls.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For our